What's up? What's up? What's up? Chilling, man. Tired as fuck, but we here. Um, we were supposed to have a debate going on, but your man, Taquan X, I guess he blocked me on Telegram. He called me at 11 o'clock, whatever, like a week ago or some shit. I just tried to call him at a reasonable time, like 4:30. Nope, he blocked me. So it is what it is, man. Like I said, his paperwork versus my paperwork. It would have been a nice debate. Not really worried about the views and the whole YouTube aspect of it because I'm not getting paid from this shit. I'm just doing videos randomly. Was supposed to get on here like 10 o'clock, but I caught up in some other things. So, but yeah, just wanted to go over some things. Just to prove that I know what I'm talking about. Went over his paperwork, and all I got was uh, the paperwork that he had posted. So it's not like I looked up his case and I do all that. I don't need to do all that. Um, just having the series of information that he posted in his community tab. I looked at that and I can just see, like, hmm, okay, you did what you were supposed. Well, the lawyer or public defender did what they were supposed to do. I'm not mad at it. I just want to debate the difference between the way you did it and the way that I did it. Same outcome. It's just a different procedure. But I guess he took it as I was offending him. He felt offended. I guess don't matter to me. Um, but it is what it is. But I don't even know if I can. Let me see some first before I do that. Go down here. I can pull it up. I'd rather everybody be able to look at the shit. It was still should be here. Um, or not. Hold up. Hold up. Gotta still be there. Oh man, let me see some. I know you ain't deleted, bro. Do the research. Gotta be on here still. My bad, Joe. I'm trying to find this damn post, which for some reason it's not popping up. It's weird. Let me go slow just in case I missed it. I don't wanna start accusing somebody of deleting posts and shit. Let me see. Yeah, he might have deleted it, y'all. I mean, it's cool. I got screenshot it. So it didn't go nowhere. Yeah, he deleted that shit. Alright, I mean, it's cool. It is what it is. Kind of figured that was going to happen. Once you expose something, you start deleting shit. Man, that's crazy. Hold on, let me go to the screenshot and see when this shit was taken. Don't show me. That's wild. Go up this motherfucker one more time. Alright, let me see. Might have been down further. Okay. Boom, there we go. Alright. Let me see if I can share screen. There we go. Let me click into it. Can we click into it? Let's get up in this information real quick. If not, then shit. It's taking too long. It's starting to burn me out now. Just gonna let that shit go. Still ain't done yet. And that shit just burnt me the fuck out. Sitting there talking to myself the whole time. Tripping, man. This shit still don't want to pop up. Cool. It's not even worry about it. I can just read this shit off on my phone right now. So pretty much what we got here is a person that was charged with carrying a concealed firearm, possession of a weapon by a convicted felon, possession of ammunition by a person who committed a delinquent act. The carrying a concealed firearm he was acquitted for that one. No action taken on the other two. So the disposition is all charges was dismissed or acquitted, which is a favorable outcome. That's what's up. You did your, excuse me, the court appointed attorney did his thing or her thing. The date of arrest was 2/28/2021. It's 3 days after my birth, or 10 days, 7 days after my birthday. Tripping. So pretty much what he did was he relied on an experienced public defender, and he benefited from the procedural experience because they had that. They got the plea negotiations and trial defense strategies, which got him the full acquittal on most serious charge. On those charges, it basically shows that the lawyer that he had was skilled. They had some skills, like they were able to find a loophole somewhere or something. But to call yourself King Sovereign, I kind of don't respect it. Well, no, I just don't respect it. There's no kind of involved. I just don't respect it because if you sovereign, you sovereign. You're not going to go into their court, especially if you are going to go into their court. You're going to go in a specific way. You shouldn't just go into their court in a general sense. Of course, everybody knows that. But if I call myself King Sovereign, excuse me, and I show paperwork that proves that I had a court-appointed attorney or, public defender, then it kind of like, it doesn't make sense just to me. I'm not trying to make nobody, make it make sense to anybody else. But if I, famous nobodies, call myself King Sovereign and I showed y'all paperwork that had the public defender's office on it, would I still have credibility with you? That's my only question. Because then the next question would be, well, how can you speak about going to court and doing these other things if you, one, don't go to court in your proper standing, and then two, you don't even show up for other court cases because you said they're minor cases or whatever the situation is. But and then on top of that, it's like King Sovereign over there, he gave his legal power to the state appointed council. Like, that contradicts full sovereignty, and it assumes wardship under the state. Wardship under the state. The moment that you go in there and you apply for that, because when I tried to do it, this was just a few weeks ago. When I walked into the public defender's office, they had a series of questions for me, and then they had a whole other series of questions for me. I got a chance to speak with the lady, and then on top of that, she had took herself off the case because she knew my stance. She knew I wasn't going to go off of my stance, And she knew I wasn't going to have them really represent me anyway. I just had to prove my point to the court. So now that the court date for June 3rd for trial is going straight to district court now. There is no more worried about court anymore when it comes to the state part, because not only is the public defender's office not in agreement with my stance, which I already knew. I already knew that the state attorney general wouldn't be as well. And on top of that, the judge isn't as well. So you denied my motion, which I knew was going to happen. I needed that to go file my lawsuit in district court. So they're going to tell me on Tuesday is the 3rd too, y'all. Tuesday is the 3rd. Tomorrow I'm going to go send that shit up to the district court, file it. They'll send them a copy, and we're going to see the case gets dismissed because of the federal question, not because I have a state-appointed attorney or because I got state help. No. I had them there for the reason to be able to articulate my stance, and also because they're legally and lawfully supposed to know these laws as well. It's not just the courts. If you're going to court for traffic, no matter if they believe it or not, I don't believe this, and I don't care what you believe, read the laws. Go read the laws. And then once you read the laws, you'll see, okay, there is going to be a conflict. This state law is in conflict with this federal law. So you don't want to abide by it. Okay, I'll send it up to district court. Simple as that. But then it's like, there's no indication that he filed anything, drafted anything. He don't have his own motions. And then, of course, when you have a court-appointed attorney, you don't have to do shit. First thing you do is tell them what happened, and then they take it from there. They'll listen to you probably, but for the most part, they worried about trying to get you a plea. And you got myself, whereas I appear sui juris, improbia persona. The case result, it was what's called a notice of no pros, filed for the 3 charges, 2 charges that was controlled substances, and then the possession charge. And then the dismissal reason was victim or witness unavailable, because there wasn't any victim or witness to the crime. There wasn't any crime. So if you don't have a victim or a witness to a crime, there's no possible way that you can charge me for anything, because there's no witness. Point blank period. If I'm coming in and I'm appearing sui juris improbia persona, that automatically puts me in a common law jurisdiction. I don't have to say it in court and use this spiel and go over this live man situation, but it was dismissed last year, May 31st, 2024. I handled it myself. I used all the legal knowledge that I had at the time. And then as I grew with my knowledge, the paperwork grew as well. I think I was charged back in 2020, August 20th, 2020. Yeah, something like that. So, the case went on for 4 years, and I was home the entire time. I was already on probation for a whole different situation before I even knew anything about all this information that I got now. So even at that time, I was doing everything I was supposed to do. So there wasn't a way that anybody can say I was at fault for anything. So it basically, Jesus fucking Christ, it basically showed and proved that I know what I'm talking about. Um, I try to promote empowerment and self-governance. What I'm saying, align with my PMA and my Famous Nobody's brand. That's what Famous Nobody's is to be famous in your own right. I'm famous in my own right. I don't need uh, a whole backing of people. Those people do come. I'm gonna appreciate those people and make sure that those people are getting the correct information. I'm not gonna just be talking on my ass and having y'all donate and having y'all do this and people send me shit and the whole time I'm just kicked back collecting off of everybody and not giving out real information. That's the shit that I don't like. Um, so I'm gonna always stick with my Famous Nobody's brand. I don't need to be a famous person. I don't want to be famous at all. Um, so and then on top of that, the court already showed the day that it happened. I got the paperwork, um, the dismissal paperwork, and they posted it online, straight up and down. The dismissal as a result of a strategic effort. You feel me? Potentially leveraging procedural motions and discovery to lead to the case breakdown. Like that's what I fucking did. I broke everything down. I asked questions, tit for tat, the whole entire way. Um, and really to have it be dismissed from the attorney general's office even showed even more, uh, resilience in myself because it's hard as hell to try to get the dismissal, not even just from the court, like to get it from the actual state, the person that's going against you. When they dismiss it, it's because they don't have anything. If they did, they wouldn't drop the charges. Like, we got to make sense of this. No, no state is going to have somebody dead to rights with drugs and say, okay, we're just going to drop all charges. No conditions of anything. No nothing. They asked for, before the shit got dismissed, they talking about 6 months probation or something like that. So you went from 22 years to 6 months probation. Yeah, I'm taking it all the way to trial. And before the trial, it was dismissed. Like, straight up and down. I demanded for certain things, like one, demands for speedy trial, affidavit of truth, discovery request, exculpatory evidence. Like, it's a lot of things that I did. And the charges were not adjudicated on merits, which basically means not an acquittal. The state chose not to proceed. You feel what I'm saying? So the grounds was for dismissal was availability of witness, and it could imply that the state's weakness, it was more the state's weakness than defense strategy. But this can still be exploited, you feel me, in a skillful way by competent defense. That's what I used. It wasn't because they couldn't figure something out. It was, no, I didn't do this shit. You're not gonna put something on me that I didn't do. I don't care if if it was whatever charges. If it wasn't me, it wasn't me. Straight up. Hold on, give me 1 second. So as far as representation, we can start checking off the boxes right now. So as far as representation, he used the public defender's office. and I was private, and I got the paperwork to show all my shit. I mean, the dismissal method was a jury acquittal / no action. And then I got the no prosequi or no pros, which equals a dismissed. So you can say that it's the same outcome, but not really. And I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. Now, when it comes to empowerment and sovereignty, I mean, he used a court. It's a assigned lawyer. I can't give you no credit on that. You get 0 points for that. I give you a point for getting it dismissed, and I can't even give it to you. I got to give it to the lawyer that you used. But I defended mine under my own authority. That's the difference. So, as far as the results, clear to all charges. I can give him that. Charges dismissed with no trial on my end. So, I can literally say I did all this shit, blood, sweat, and tears. Literally, blood, sweat, and tears. You don't have no type of, you can't brand yourself to be the one who got the case dismissed. Being happy for the case being dismissed, I would be too. I was the same way, but you can't take the credit for anything. You can't say I had standby counsel. It's the same shit, because you can't challenge anything with standby counsel. You can have standby counsel, but that's not what this was. You were at trial. The lawyer took care of everything, and it got done. I'll say that. And I can't say you got it done, but it got done. So basically, effort ownership, or your how do I want to say it? Your effort of ownership is lawyer led. I'm self-led, and it's documented, basically. I'm not saying nothing from the verdict that you got. Like I said in the beginning, you got a favorable verdict. You out here talking, and you ain't talking what you're supposed to be, but you talking. But your victory depended on the state's legal system. So you just got a lot of help, and it included the public defender, which contradicts sovereign self-representation. There's no way you can say, oh yeah, I did it on my own. And then in contrast to myself, where not only got the charges dismissed without counsel, but I also didn't need to have I never had that sovereign citizen title put on me either. So, and I use my results to build public credibility. My results people can take my paperwork, not even necessarily my paperwork, but my experience, and say, okay, I can take his experience, and I can build that public credibility because I have the understanding, because I had to go through it on my own. You get what I'm saying? So it's way different. And I know the difference between, I understand both law and leverage. So at the end of the day, it's like I got to brand that success all day. People want to talk about, oh, you only got 100 subscribers. Oh no, he said 200, and I had to correct him because I stand in truth. Oh no, I only got like 125. This was at the time. Oh yeah, your channel not big enough. All right, cool. Skedaddle, nigga. The fuck out of here. I don't need you. But if you want to try to say the shit that I'm talking about is frivolous when you actually used the court appointed attorney, it doesn't make sense. Like it just doesn't make sense. But I mean, you got it. I just know about the shit that I showcase is true jurisdictional. Excuse me. It's true jurisdictional awareness. I control my process and my strategy, and it's like I reflect on the deeper mastery of private rights and defense. Even though a null process doesn't carry the same weight as a jury acquittal, I got the job done on my own terms. I got the job done before it went to trial. That's what's better. That's what I feel as though is better. So it just depends on, who who's looking at it pretty much. And who's the one actually, coming in and saying, all right, well, this is official or this isn't official in my eyes. But it is what it is. Let me see here what I got going on. What's this? Nah, don't need that. So we're gonna go over some things. So when it comes to the private travel, there's a lot of different plates out there, man. Like I mean a lot. So all you really want to do is just make sure if you have something that's already pre-made, just make sure that you look up everything that's on it to make sure that it's correct. It's pretty much it. I had looked at a plate online. It said right to travel, private traveler, I believe. It might have said private traveler, UCC subsection 9-109, one in parentheses. Then it had UCC subsection 1-308. We all know what that is. And then it had exempt on there. So I started to look some stuff up. And of course, we already know the right to travel has been upheld by the Supreme Court under Shapiro versus Thompson, Shapiro versus Thompson. And that was a 1969 case. Kent versus Dawes. That was 1950s, I believe. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was 1958. And then what is it? Sands versus Roe, I think 1999. Where private distinguished non-commercial use, straight up and down. So if we're doing business and I appreciate whoever's here right now. So whoever, like if you and I are doing business, that's private business. But if I'm doing business with your company, now that's commercial because it's a company, it's a corporation. So it's no longer business. And it's, what did I say? Hold on. Private distinguishes non-commercial use, invoking protections against forced licensures under Title 1, Chapter 47, subsection 881A6, federal exemption from seizure where no commercial or drug activity is involved. This is specifically for Delaware, FYI. And I had a few people who had emailed me too. Let me stop for a second. That emailed me and asked me why I don't do disclaimers, because this isn't for entertainment purposes at all. It's for educational. So that's all. But back to what I was saying, federal exemption from seizure where no commerce or drug activity is involved. FMCSA USDOT registration for non-business private use if applicable. UCC subsections 9-1091. This section defines the scope of Article 9 of the Uniform Commercial Code, which governs secure transactions. Private conveyance used for non-commercial purposes falls outside the scope of commercial regulation. This supports your claim that your private vehicle does not fall under state-regulated commercial motor vehicle jurisdiction. So that's just a simple Google, like literally. Of course, UCC 1-308, reservation of rights. The statute ensures that a party can perform and engage in commerce without prejudice to rights under common law and constitution. You are asserting non-consent to compel contracts like state licensing and registration under threat, duress, or coercion. Exempt may invoke federal preemption under 49 CFR subsection 390-3 F3 exempts individuals transporting personal property for non-business purposes. Also, it invokes constitutional protections under the First Amendment, free exercise of religion / travel as a minister, and Fourth Amendment, freedom from unreasonable seizure of private property. Federal preemption argument is under Supremacy Clause, Article 6, Article 6, Clause 2 of the United States Constitution. Federal law preempts conflicting state law. You are traveling under FMCSA private registration with the numbers under 49 USC subsection 13506A2, non-commercial status not regulated by DMV under Title 49 exemptions. It's simple, but these people play these games as if we're just going to sit here acting like nothing matters. Like the judge said, I said, yeah, well, the FMCSA is the only agency that regulates interstate commerce. This motherfucker said, who cares? I just shook my head like, okay, say less. The hearing was less than 5 minutes after the court-appointed attorney removed herself, and I definitely was the one that initiated it and told her, like, hey, it's cool. You remove yourself because you're not following what I want. That's as simple as that. You work for me. You don't want to work for me? All right, cool. This is what it is. Let's just end it now. So that's what it was. She was cool. I ain't come at her as a person or nothing like that, like other motherfuckers would. There's no need for me to tell her who she is and what she does because she knew it already. And she even asked me, like, if you already have this information and you know it's to be true, what did you need our office for? I said, basically for y'all to back me up, not back me up, but for you to look at the law and say, hey, the law is here. He's not just coming at us. It's not a sovereign citizen ideology. This is what it is. You have to look into it. You can't just deny it. And if you deny it, then it is what it is too. You'll just be put into the lawsuit. So, but back to what I was saying, First Amendment, free exercise of religion, assembly, and association. 42 USC subsections 2000 BB-1 RFRA, government may not burden free exercise without compelling interest and least restrictive means. Um, so, I mean, it's a couple of different things you can do when it comes to this, and it's not hard. It's not hard at all. It's just time consuming. It's just you having to sit down, learn something, and to want it. If you don't want it, then there's really no sense of wasting your time because it's like you're wasting your time. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. And yeah, it's just I want the people to know that I got y'all back, like straight up and down. I help people a lot for free, and I sometimes I spend my own money. Can't always do it, but I do it when I can, and when I can, I make sure I still treat you as if you pay for the service. You know what I'm saying? Like we all equal in this. Um, it's not always about monetary gains. Like the recognition from the people alone is enough. You feel what I'm saying? Like word of mouth. Yo, y'all need to go follow this dude. He's spitting some shit, and then I go from 100 to 1,000 in a week because everybody that I got, or yeah, that everybody that's here now, the 130, that 130 can turn into 360, 580. You feel what I'm saying? That number can go up just based off of word of mouth and the consistency from me showing y'all that I know what the fuck I'm talking about is gonna have that happen. So it's not gonna always be um and I know I'm just starting off, so I'm not really worried about trying to get a million views and a million subscribers here. This nigga been on there for 10 years. You got 400 something videos. Like, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. But at what cost? It's like you big for nothing. Pause. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got all these members and all these viewers and subscribers, but what are they actually getting out of it? Nothing. You getting everything out of that shit. You telling people this, you telling people that, but keep this shit moving. You feel me? This nigga's a bitch. It is what it is. I don't even like calling niggas bitches, but I gotta call it out when I see it. He called my phone at 11 o'clock, trying to debate with me at 11 o'clock at night, knowing that I just told you earlier in the day, like I got shit to do, was sleep, but I still picked up the motherfucking phone. And after we got off the phone, you blocked me. So it is what it is, man. We passed that. So now it's just, focusing on this district court case. And once this case is up, yeah, everybody will be able to see everything that I put on the record. And they'll be able to see specifically verbatim everything. It's not going to be nothing, from a sovereign citizen standpoint at all, because I don't even talk like that. I don't even worry about that type shit. I've never been called that in court, so I don't gotta worry about it, man. It is what it is. Appreciate everybody coming through. I don't even care if you just came through and popped in for a little quick second. Appreciate you. I'm gonna probably be back. I don't know. I gotta get better connection down here in this fucking garage so I can do what I need to do. But it is what it is, man. Let me see what time it is. 49. Been on for a little minute, but I'm just trying to get better with every day. Feel me? Like, people look for you to fall, people pray on your downfall. It's gonna always happen. You just gotta know how to continue to move. Keep pushing through it. You feel me? Don't let nobody tell you what you already know you are. You feel me? Like, you gotta be uh, you gotta be consistent with yourself. And I say that to say basically, if you don't believe in yourself, nobody will. And even if nobody else do, fuck them. Because it's not about them. When you in deep thought, like as I'm talking right now, and then I can literally say the same words to myself in my head, but those words don't have a voice. I can hear myself speaking though. That's how you think. That's our spirit. So at the end of the day, it's like I know myself, I know my body. So I'm not gonna allow anyone to divert me from the plan that I got for myself. And the plan that I have for myself is the one that I have for my family. That goes without saying. If I was single, it'll be for myself and just me by myself. But I have a family, so when you do things as a man, when a man does things, when he says for himself, family is already automatically included. Like, this is why I'm never on live all the time. Like, I'm taking care of shit around the crib, doing things, help my man build his business up. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit for myself. Still got a lot of things that I gotta do for myself, but it is what it is, man. We gonna get there. I'm gonna make sure I get there. So that's all it really come down to. I mean, we could talk about whatever. Put the what you call down there, the link down there. So anybody want to pull up, pull up. In fact, let me turn this. Yeah, I need to get my hair done and shit, but I mean, it is what it is, man. Hope y'all hearing me good. I know my voice probably cracky and shit, but tired, man. Tired. Dehydrated, all that. Yeah. Go feed myself. You feel me? I don't wait for my woman to do it for me. I just go do that shit myself. Yeah, she willing all day, but just get it done, man. You feel me? Get this shit done. That's all I'm trying to do. Live for myself so I can live for others. You feel me? Like, oh, let me see something. Yeah, that's it. Live for myself so I can live for others, man. And when I say others, I mean my family. Family don't always mean just blood either. So I'll let you decipher what that mean to you. Um, yeah, I'm just chilling, smoking. I ain't really got much to say for real, for real. I'm just ready to get this shit over with. So I can pull up with another success. You feel me? And that's always going to be a fucking success. Because if I agree with the state, right? Oh yeah, I agree with you. You can't have this, that, and the third, and blah blah blah. But this federal law says otherwise. So if what you're saying and what I'm saying is in confliction, then we can't. There's no way possible we can handle this in the state court. It has to go to a federal court. And you don't think that judge gonna hurry up and get that case out of here? Like, why are y'all playing with this man? And I'm suing at the same time. Yeah, I'm not playing no games. I'm not playing no fucking games. They want they want to fight. I'm gonna give them a fight. All right. So they can't fuck with me. Know that they can't fuck with me. So Woody's gonna make shit happen, and Wooby gonna make shit happen, y'all. But I'm gonna let y'all slide. My brother calling me. Let's see what he talking about. And listen, if y'all want me to come on here and talk about something specific, let me know. You feel me? Like if you want to be a part of the PMA, also just let me know. The number 302-669-5123. All you gotta do is either call me, and again, it's 302-669-5123. Call or text. Hey, this is who I am. This is the situation. This is what I need help on, or I need guidance with, or I want to be a part of your PMA to get the benefits that I got from my members. Whatever the situation is, like, I'm not hard to reach. I'm not one of these dudes that's big headed, thinking that they know everything, that's gonna talk down on you. I talk to them like that, but when it come to the people that really want to know things, I'm all for it all day 24/7. I don't have a problem with any questions at all. It just depends on the person that's that want to step up and ask the question. There's no need to be shy. There's no need to try to hide behind the camera like I'm doing right now. You'll always see me, so you can't really see I'm hiding behind the camera. I'm chilling back, smoking, just busting it up. You feel me? What's going on to the one viewer? Peace and love, man. I appreciate you joining. You feel me? There's been a lot of people in and out, back and forth. Man, listen, I'm chilling. I'm just falling back. I was going to be on this morning, but shit happened. But yeah, I'm willing to definitely talk about whatever. I got books on a lot of different shit. I got knowledge on a lot of different shit. It just depends on, what y'all want to talk about. And once I start talking about it, we'll break it down completely until that part is done. That chapter is complete, and we can move on to something else. That's all. Like, I still got to set up my studio, do all this other shit with the equipment. I got a couple monitors. You feel me? It's a lot of shit going on that behind the scenes. You feel me? So I definitely appreciate everybody that's been coming through, supporting me, subscribing, liking the videos, commenting, whatever it is, man. I appreciate it all. And the numbers will get better in time. That's all. The more lives I do, more videos, the more proof I continue to show, it'll happen. So I ain't stressing about that part. And then the best part about it is once I do get monetized, all of those funds from the monetization or people sending cash apps in, I'm putting that straight into an escrow account in order to help people to be able to, get people on the right move. Everybody that comes into the PMA, they'll be able to get help that way as well. So a lot of the donations that I've been receiving, that's what I've been doing. It's not just going to me, it's going to, everybody in total. So I can help somebody do paperwork and then send it to them all in the same day. I don't gotta wait for them to get their money up or nothing like that. So I mean, that's all it really is. Ain't really much to talk about. A lot of people need help, and I'm trying my best to help as many people as I can. We do have the proper paperwork with the IRS to be able to help you with the fiduciary situation. Um, there's a lot of different, miscellaneous things, but we're not going to start from that end. We're going to start from the beginning and work our way up because that's what it is. It's an uphill climb. It's not going to be easy. It's not a decline. And once you get to the top, that's when it starts to decline. When you start to, be able to move shit around, just little here and there, little things here and there that's going to be worth your while once you get there. When it comes to the insurance policies, you want to make sure everything is legit with that. You want to make sure that the contract is set up the way that you want it, not how they want it. You want to make sure that you have a proxy involved with that. It's not just you, it's somebody else is the beneficiary, which pretty much is your trust. Because a lot of people think that you can get funds from something without actually putting something into it, which is wild. But neither here nor there. Yeah, just gonna leave y'all with that, man. And today's Sunday. It's my chill day. Finally got a little day off. I'll fall back. Just chill for the rest of the night and let y'all rock out. Catch y'all again soon. Peace and love. That's all.